Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll still be looking at data processing practicals NECO examination. Okay, so but this time around, I want to look at number 3 question. I'd already treated number 1 and 2. I will leave the link to them in the description also. Okay, and obviously I'm going to leave the link to this question also so you can download and tag along. All right, so let's begin. Use CorelDraw to perform the tasks below. Okay, so let's look at the application. The application says I reproduce the invoice above. First of all, let's reproduce this invoice before we do any other thing. So I'm going to open my CorelDraw application. Okay, and let me just increase it a bit. I always like to open it because sometimes it takes time to open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this shadow by the right here, double click on it actually, and then I want to make the background. I want to be sure that the background is white. Okay, I like to leave it as white so I don't have to start creating some rectangle. Okay, so let's begin with the logo invoice. So let's begin with the logo. So let me just have a rectangle here, and then have text to click, and then I have logo. What am I doing? Logo. I want to make sure it's on Times New Roman. Let me make it Times New Roman and make the font to be 16. Yep, I think I'm good with that. And make it come to the middle a little bit, and then adjust this shape here. I think I'm good with this. And then invoice, let me take this and then have invoice written here. Invoice Times New Roman. Yep. Let me bring it down a little further to the middle here. I think it's okay here. So I'm going to create this one here. Let me write date. Why is it even writing in Times New Roman? Let me take it to 16. So I have date 10/6 6/85 enter invoice number. I have 1347 HB 7 HB. Then have customer ID asterisk 34, something like this. Let me see, let me just bring it down a little notch. Yep, and I think this one too, I need to bring it to this side a little further. Oops. Something like that. Okay, so the next one is the, let me come down a bit slightly. Cost company. Yeah, try selecting. Okay, company name. So let me have one right there. The next one will be address 1. Then I have city, state. Then I have one there too. Then phone has to have one there. So let me just go further a bit. So bill to just one step down. I'll have customer's name. Down, I have company name, this time 2 address 2. So I'm trying to reproduce what we have here in the question, right? So that's actually what I'm doing. Okay, so address 2, and then I have city, states 2, and then the last will be phone 2. All right. So I think I'm done with that. Reproduce that. So the next thing is to create the table. Create the table here. So let's see. So what I'm going to do is to go to table here, create new table. The table has to be, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 columns, and then I have 1 2, that's about 7 rows. Okay, which is yeah, the row, right? Number of rows should be 7. So let me increase this to 7, and then number of columns should be maybe somewhere around 5, and then I'll okay that. Okay, so now created. So let me resize it a bit. Let me just resize it, bring this one up a bit, something like that. Then I'm going to write inside. So the first one is serial number. Let me see. Well, the size is okay. Let me just bring this down a little further. Okay, so that's why it was not shown. So I have a serial number. Look, I need to write in capital letter this time. Serial number, and then the next one will be description. Is that correct? Okay, so I need to resize a bit for it to show. Okay, so let me resize this a bit also. Description, then I have quantity also. I need to also adjust this. After quantity, I have unit price. So this one also I need to adjust here. After unit price, I have amount. Okay, so let me just let me select. Let me try to select everything here. Let me right click and go to distribution. I want it to distribute the column evenly. Let me see how it's going to do that. So you did that. Okay, I think I need to just adjust this a little more. Just let it go like this so that everything will be showing. Okay. Okay, so we have 1. Let's have 1 here, and then let's have 2 here. Let's have 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 6 right here. Okay, just like what we have. So what we're going to do here is going to be, oh, I forgot to make them bold actually. So let me just try to make them bold. Let me just make each of them bold. Oops, what did I do here? Remove description and make this one bold. Make this bold. And then I have this amount bold. Okay, I think we've done that now. Okay, so let me also distribute. Let me distribute evenly across the rows and see. Okay, nothing changed actually. So let me see if I can bring this one up a little more. Bring this one a little more. Let me just shape it a bit to come up. Oops, this one will not show again. Okay, so let me just keep doing that, and then let me do this. I will distribute them evenly, but let me just first of all reshape this, and then sorry, let me just select everything now. Right click and then distribute evenly across row. Okay, distributed, fine. So I think I'm fine with what I have here. So the next thing is to create this other one. Please include the invoice number in your check. Okay, so let me just go down a little further, and then I create my rectangle somewhere around here, and then use my text tool to write please. Oops, please. First of all, I would have selected the font first before doing this. So please include the invoice number. Okay, so let me just get to the next line. Number in your check. Full stop. So I'm going to adjust it to fit into here. Let me resize the box a little further. Oops, what did I just do? I'm interested in the box actually. I don't know why. And that thing ensued. What do I have in there? Let me just delete that thing. What's that thing that is? Let me draw the box again, just inside here. I think I'm good with the box like this. Yeah. So the next one will be to, okay, where's my text tool? I want to write sub something here. Sub. Let me just do this. Select this one. Select 16. So I'm going to write sub. Oops. Sub total. And then this, I have my dot. Oops. Dot here. Enter. Tax due 6.25%, and then payment due and then balance due. Have this. Okay, let me just bring this one down a bit, just slightly. Yeah. Okay, so finally I'm gonna have thanks. Is it thanks? Thank you for doing business with us. So I'm gonna have thank you. Oops. This is funny, man. Thank you for doing business with us. Okay, full stop. So one more time, I need to change the font to Times New Roman, and then 16. Make it 16. Okay, so I think it's okay the way it is, and yeah. Okay, I think we've produced everything now, so let's look at it in a nutshell. So I think everything is okay like this, right? So let's go ahead to answer the application question. Okay, let's answer the application question. Okay, so let's go down to, we've reproduced this. So change invoice to uppercase, italicize, and bold, right? So we're going to go to let's see. So we're going to change this. We're going to change it to bold and italicized. We want to make it uppercase too. We want to click on this edit text. Want to go to option, want to go to change case, want to do uppercase, and then okay that. So that done. Okay, so let me highlight this and then highlight this. Okay. Now, I design a logo of your choice in the position titled logo, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a simple logo here. So I'm going to use this this star tool here. Let me just create star. Let me use control. I'm going to create star right here and then use a complex star and then create another complex star, something like this. In fact, let me make it a little smaller because of the place it's going to enter. Shift, and then of course select this and then hold down shift, make it smaller. Let me make it a bit smaller and then have it inside here. Okay, and then select everything. Let me just give it red and then give it no, let me give it yellow as outline color, something like that. All right, let me see. Is the distance okay? Sorry, the star. What happened to the star? The star have been taken over. Okay, so let me just increase the star a bit, something like this. Which color will I make it now? Let me make it something like yellow, maybe green. Let me see how green will look like. Take it in there. Oops, I need to make this one fall behind. Where is this order? Let me order the object to fall behind or something. Okay, yeah, that's it here. So to the back, I need it to the back. So I need to bring this one to the middle, something like this. Should I make it black or something? Let me see. Will black work for it? Okay, black will work. Okay, so this will represent my logo. So let me, in fact, let me group it so I can bring them. So let me remove this logo here. So I'm going to bring it here, right? Let me just increase this a little further and then increase this. Sorry, increase this a little further. Get it down further, a little further. Then make this one a little smaller, something like this. So this represents my logo. Okay, so I'm good with this. Yeah, let me break it again. Let me ungroup it. This bigger star, let me make the outline to be black. Let me see how it's going to look like. Okay, I think I like it this way. So I'm going to group them again. Right click and then group. So let me leave them like that. So that will represent my logo, right? So let's go ahead with the, so you can do something complex actually, but I don't want to waste time here. I don't want to start wasting time. So IV, replace invoice number 1347HB with the last 4 digits and 2 letters of your registration number, right? So let me just replace that. So let me use my own. Let me have let me use NG. So my own, I don't have much letters, so I'm going to use NG, and then I'm going to use 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. So that will serve for that change. Okay. So the V, replace the asterisk signs at customer ID with your serial number in 4 digits. So which means okay, serial number. All right, I understand. So let's assume my serial number is 14. So I'm going to have 0014 as my serial number. So whatever your own might be, your own might be 36, maybe 70 something or 16. Whatever your own is, just add it right there. So I'm going to cancel out this one. So VI, replace company name 1 with your first name, surname, and complete it with a group of companies like this. Okay, George Amo group of companies. So I'm going to put here, I'm going to write Oh my god, what am I doing? Ikechukwu Anolefu group of companies. Okay, yeah, companies. Okay, so this is actually what they want us to do here. Okay, so replace company name with your first name and surname and complete it with group of companies. Okay, so this done. So we have VII. Type any address of your choice in the address one. Address of my choice in address one. Okay, so let me see number 6 Ikoyiwe. Ikoyiwe. Yeah, so I think that's it. That's that for that. So I think I've done that. So VIII, type any city and state of your choice in sorry, in the city states, in city state. Okay, so I'm going to replace this. So which city will I use now? I don't know. It's supposed to be Kui, but okay, so it's going to be Kui. Yeah, and then state has to be Lagos State. State has to be Lagos State. Okay. Yeah. So Ikoyiwe, what? Or let me say Awolowo way. Let me use something that makes sense. Awolowo way. Ikoyi, Lagos State. Okay. So type any city and state of your choice. Okay. So we've done this. So IX. Type any telephone number of your choice as phone number 1. Okay. So let's have some hypothetical phone number. So I'm going to put any phone number right there. So for that part, and then X, replace customer name with your father's name and surname. Customer name with your father's name. So let me just have my father's name right there. Hilary Anolefu. Okay. What else? Is there anything that's a customer name with your father's name and surname? Okay, so that is done. So XI, input any business name of your choice as a company name too. So I'm going to have Fuzzy Enterprise as my enterprise. Something like this. Okay. Okay, XII, type any address of your choice as address 2. Address of your choice. Wow, okay. Let's see. Number 7, Idumota Road. So I guess they're going to tell me about city right now. So SIII, type any city and state of your choice as this. Okay. So let's go. So I'm going to put Onisha, and then state will be, of course, Anambra. Anambra here. Okay. I'm going to have a phone number, I guess. Key. So this one is done. So key in any telephone number of your choice as phone 2. This one. So I'm going to have phone 2 here. So let me just use 090, this, whatever. So hypothetical phone number. That will be okay. Okay. So let's see. Type your full name and registration number at the bottom left of your work. Okay. So let's go to our work. So I'm going to go down to bottom left. Okay. So I'm going to use the text tool. I'm going to have my name. Kechukwu Anolefu. Then comma. I'm going to have NG 1 2 3 4 5 6 as my registration number or exam number, whatever that is. Okay, so let's make it consistent, make it 16 points, right? And then I'm going to bring it. Okay, let me just keep it down here. So that will be it right here. Okay. So let's see the following the question that follows. Okay. So this done. So the last one is XVI. Print out the hard copy in portrait. Okay. So let's go and see how our printout will look like. First of all, let me zoom out and see everything. So let's see how our printout will look like. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Print Preview first of all. Let's see how it's going to look like. Is there anything for? Okay, so you see that invoice. I want to bring invoice down a little bit, and I'll push this side a bit to the right, just to be sure that everything will come in, right? And then even the last text, thank you for doing business. So I'm going to just make them to come in a little further, right? So I will just click on it, nudge it up, just shift it a bit slightly, okay? And then of course my name here, let me just shift my name also slightly. And then this table here, I want to edge it further a bit. And then this one here, I want to click on it and then move it to the right just a notch. And then invoice, I want to bring invoice down just a notch too. Okay, and then see the printout one more time, the preview one more time. I think everything is within printable area. Okay. Okay, so this is how it will look like. I think I'm good with that. So, but just my name here, let me just take it to the right a bit also. So that's about it. So our final work will look like this, right? So we can go ahead and then click on print, or you can go to file here and then print. Okay, so that's about it. So let's see the next questions. So the B part of it, state 2 precautions taken while performing the tasks in 3A. So I'd already done that here. Okay, so I'd already done that. So ensure all objects are within printable area, which I did. All texts were proofread. For errors, you can read out and then compare with what you have. And then the next question says list 4 graphic packages. So I have a lot here. The Paint, Gym, Paint, Inkscape, Adobe, all those ones that I use regularly. So, and then the rest of them here. So you can compare it with what you have, and then I guess about the use of these toolbars. So you can just look at them and compare it with your own work. Okay, so that's about it. So I think everything is done. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have any contribution, any observation, you can leave a comment down below so that others can learn also. All right. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.